Hey y'all, welcome to the live. Tonight I'm gonna really quickly just reupholster this bed that I got, this headboard that I got. My neighbor moved out a while ago and she was gonna give this away. Let me move this up some so y'all can see me. I think you can see me now. Um, yeah, but my neighbor moved and was giving this away. So I was like, I'm just gonna take it. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like before I bought this fabric. Underneath it, it's just like gray material. I'm not a fan of it. I like this because I feel like it looks like a hotel, this fabric. But this is what we're working with. This is how it was when my neighbor gave it to me. And so I bought this fabric from a fabric store here in Queens like 2 weeks ago. This was like $20. So I'm just gonna reupholster this headboard. And I like it. It looks like hotel material. It looks really fancy. When I went live the other week, I had sewed these pillows on live, so these are gonna go to the bed. And this bed back here is actually my guest bed, my day bed. This is my spare room that I work from home in. So that's why you just see the mattress, because I don't really use it, it's just for show. But this is gonna be for my main bedroom. So this was a yard and a half worth of fabric. And it's still some extra. So I think I'm gonna tuck it underneath and staple it. I'm gonna tuck it on this side and get these crevices, staple it. And then I think right at the bottom, it'll be some extra fabric. I'm gonna cut that off. Thank you everybody for joining the live. Hey D'Angelo, hey Living After 50. Hope you guys are having a blessed evening. So this is the staple gun that I got from Amazon. This is like the only type of like hardware material that I have. Like I don't have like a whole bunch of man tools and stuff. This is my first time buying a tool, so I'm excited about it. Actually, I gotta get my scissors because I need to cut some of this fabric. I do not know where my scissors are, and I used them earlier because I had bought some clothes and I needed to cut the tags off. So now all I have is these kid scissors, but it should be okay. I'm just gonna cut the bottom of the fabric. So I'm gonna zoom in to the side so you guys can see me cutting it at the bottom. So y'all see this excess fabric out here, because I'm gonna tuck it underneath, but this extra fabric I'm gonna cut off. So I wish I had my good scissors. I actually got them at the fabric store last week, but I was using them earlier and I didn't put it back. So I am just gonna cut all of this excess fabric. And I'm probably not even making a big enough cut, but that's fine. Ooh, these are these kid scissors. They're gonna take forever. And it's fine that it's janky because I'm just cutting it. Have you guys ever reupholstered any type of furniture before? Let me know in the comments. I did about a year ago. My parents had a kitchen table they were trying to get rid of. But, you know, just from us being a family, people eating at the table, the chairs were like kind of crazy, had like old juice marks and stuff. So my mom and I went to Joann's. I got some faux leather material, a yard. I reupholstered the cushions for our kitchen table, and we were able to sell it. The chairs look brand new. We actually were like, dang, we don't want to sell these chairs. They look really good. So reupholstering furniture is always cool. A nice way to give things a fresh pop, and it doesn't cost much. So I'm just cutting this extra fabric on the side, and see, it's still gonna be some excess, but I'm gonna tuck it in to where you won't even be able to tell. So now I'm gonna go on the next side and cut this side of the fabric, the excess on that side. And I just wish I knew where my scissors were. I was using them earlier. I don't know what I did with them. Anywho, can y'all see this fabric over here? Let me put the camera over some. But this whole excess part right here, I'm gonna cut it. So all of this excess, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. If I cut it properly, I probably could have saved this to make, I don't even know what you could make with this little bit of fabric, but somebody who's crafty finds something to make. Part, and I'm still going the back and cut this excess part right here. So all of this excess, I'm gonna cut it so that way once it's cut, we could just fold this over it and go ahead and start stapling it. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to start my cut marks. Okay, so this is even still a lot of excess fabric, I feel like. Let me show y'all. But I'm gonna tuck it in, and I don't want to cut too much. So I'm gonna start on this side, and I've never reupholstered a headboard, so hopefully this goes really smooth. But not, like I said, I got it for free from my neighbor, and then I spent $20 on the fabric. So I'm not gonna fuss about it too much. Okay, so honestly, I think I want to add some more. It's just too laggy. Yeah, I think I want to cut it some more. I'm just making sure it's pulled down enough. But let me go ahead and start using the staple gun. I'm kind of scared to use it. But we'll see. Should be alright. I feel like this is like a silent live. Like an ASMR live. So I'm just trying to make sure this crevice is like tight for the look that I want. So this is how I want it to look. I want it to have this little fold right here, and then I want it to fold back. So it looks like the side of a gift box if you got something for Christmas. The outskirts of it look like this. It's tucked. That's how I want this side to look. And I don't care about the staples showing because nobody should be up on my headboard like that. And it's for me to see. So just go ahead and I do have some push pins I'm gonna use just to keep it in place. So I guess I should use that. So these are just little stick pins that people use when they're sewing, just to hold it in place, if y'all can see it from here. So that's what I'm doing, is putting these little stick pins in there. So this is where I'm gonna do my first couple of staples right along that push line. And then I'm putting the rest of these pins on the back end of this because I'm gonna staple the back part. So as you can see, it's already starting to look like it's kind of stapled in from here straight on down. So I'm gonna just keep putting in the push pins, and that'll help me while I am, let me get a little bit closer for y'all to see. These push pins right along this path. So I'm gonna staple right across, then I'll staple straight down, and I stopped right here, but I'm gonna keep going, stapling straight down. Oh, this is starting to look pretty decent. I'm actually kind of excited about this. Okay, cool. So I'm done here. Let me show y'all how it looks. And then I know you're probably looking at this at the bottom. I'll do the bottom all at once once I've done both sides. But for now, I just want to tuck this right corner first with the staple gun. So this is where I'm gonna staple, going across, then straight down. So, hi, welcome to the live. Thank you for stopping by. So this is my staple gun I'm gonna be using. And I'm gonna just remove the first pin and then go ahead with the staple gun. Can y'all see that? Ooh, that looks good. I'm gonna do one more. I was nervous that first one can y'all see this? That first one was really good. The second one you can kind of see a little bit. And then I'm gonna do one more across. Cool. So I've got them across. And now I'm gonna start with the ones going. So I just did those ones. So now I'm gonna do this one straight up and down. So I'm gonna take out my first push pin. Let me see. Take out my second one. Be careful here. That one didn't stick. They're like falling out, these staples. Okay, that one's good. I don't like, these staples aren't staying in on this straight up and down part. I think it's because this ridge that it's on, this back piece is like, it's not flat, it's like on a curvature. So I'm gonna take these staples out. And I'll just, instead of me trying to do it on the edge, I'll do it more so on the back end. I was trying to do it on this edge straight up and down. I'll do it more on the back end. Go in with the first one. Yeah, I think this jagged piece, I'm gonna just tuck it and staple the back part over it. Yeah, that's easier for me. Okay. So instead of me having the pins right here, I'll just put them right here. Yep, much better. And this is tight too. So like I was saying, I had these push pins. I was gonna do it on the edge. It's just better for me to tuck it behind the entire back part of the bed. I have one more push pin. Okay, cool. Thank you for stopping by the live. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this crafting content, please hit the thumbs up button. Okay, I got a few more to go and then I'll be done with the first side. Ooh, that one came out. I have this like leaning on my on my office desk. So it's not a good support to be leaning on. I need like another person to like hold it up, but this is fine. Did that one stick? No. Take this one. I think I just need one more at the bottom. Cool. Okay, first side is done. That was a lot. Okay, I still need to tuck. Oh, I thought I was done. I had this jagged piece at the bottom, so I still need to staple that, I guess. Let me see. And y'all, this is my craft room, my work from home room, my office, so please ignore any crafting crazy stuff you may see. So I'm just stapling this last part at the bottom. And then I need to just tuck this part underneath. Actually, I'm gonna come back to this part so I could just tuck the entire bottom part all at once. Not just this one side. I want to be able to go straight across. I'll just make this one spot right here. Okay, cool. I think this side is done for real. So this is where we're at. I did those staples straight down. Thank you guys so much for the positive words. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And this is how the side looks. So now I need to work on the back side of the bed headboard. So let me flip this around. So now I'm just gonna do this side the same way that I had stapled the other side. I'm actually really excited about this. Like, I love decorative beds and just feeling cozy in your own space. And that's like my safe space, my house. So I try to make it as fancy as I can. So I'm just tucking this like how I had tucked the other side. And then I'll follow up with putting some pins in it. But I'm just doing it like how you would wrap a present for Christmas or for a birthday party. How you tuck the sides. I'm just doing that with this headboard. And then this back part, I'm gonna flip it over. I feel like it's a little bit extra fabric. Some might. So I'm sorry, I got distracted. Like I said, I'm just tufting it like if it was a present, right? But it's a lot of extra fabric. So I think I wanna cut some of it off. See how it's like gap, like this gap right here? I'm gonna cut some of it. Yes, I'm trying to be as careful as I can be. I'm already working on a hospital bill I'm paying from a visit this summer. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can. So I'm just cutting some of this fabric on the end, as it had like a gap to me. Cool. Let me see. It's still like a gap. Let's check it again. It's a little bit better. It should be okay. I like all of this that I'm tucking back here, I could really cut. Do I feel like it? Yeah. Let me cut some more of this. Okay, cool. So just like how I did on the other side, I'll go in with my push pins to help guide me, and then from there, I'll start stapling. So just like before, I'm gonna go across, then straight up and down. This is the type of stuff I do when I can't sleep at night. Like I'll pull out my Cricut and I'll be like, oh, I think I want to decorate a new mug, or oh, I think I want to do this, or like I'm a Libra, I'm a night owl. We love to be up late. That is me all day. Like I love being out late. Yeah. Let me see. So now this other part, I'm just gonna wrap over it. I'm gonna staple this side. Just hold it, but then I'm gonna pin the rest. Okay, cool. And then this side can go right behind it. So let me finish pinning all of this down. Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by the live. So I'm just adding pins to this right before I go in it with the, I don't know, I just feel like this is a lot of extra fabric over here. Let me take this out. I kind of want to cut it some more. Sorry, I'm like, it's gonna bother me if I keep saying it. I'm just gonna tuck it on the inside. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm trying to hold this down with like one hand. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do these first couple of staples across, and then I'm gonna work my way down. Take this one out. And do one more on the edge. Thank you for stopping by the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna go straight down. We already tucked it in on this side. Now we're gonna go straight up and down. Yeah, thank you, Boo Boy, for stopping by the live. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight up and down on the side. I'm gonna take the pins out as I'm going down. You guys, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hey, never mind. So I'm just gonna go straight up and down. That one was crooked to get out. Let's see. I need some more pins. Okay. I think I might need one more. Trying to lean this on my table and it's wobbly. Oh, I forgot to take these pins out. I did not mean for this to become a silent live. I just got really focused. I'm sorry, guys. But if you've ever reupholstered something, what did you reupholster? What kind of fabric did you use? This is my first time doing a headboard. I've done other stuff, but first for a headboard. Let's take these pins out. I think that was the bottom part. I don't think it's anymore. Yeah, I guess I could go a little bit more to the bottom. Cool. So I did this entire side. So I started up here and then I went all the way straight down. So now the only thing left to staple is the bottom part. I need to tuck that underneath and then I need to do the back part. If y'all could see, it's hanging. So I'm gonna work on the front part. Just lean it against there. So I'm just gonna go in the bottom part, tuck it under, and reupholster it. So this part should be fairly easy because all I'm doing at this part, this is the end of the fabric, is tucking it underneath. So this part should be super easy. I'm still gonna put my pins in at, first and then take them out as I staple. Yeah, I don't think, like, this was just a project I did for fun. It's cool, but I'm probably gonna sell this before the year is out. It's just something for now because I'm bored. This tucked. It's so much extra fabric too. Like, so much extra. These pins are hard to stay in this part. I'm trying to get them to stick. Okay. Ooh, my arm's starting to hurt. So I got a few pins in. Let me get one on this. I don't want to just really just tuck this part. This little. Hi Azuka, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So I'm just tucking this part with a pin. And that part that I can't tuck, I'm gonna just staple it up. I should be able to. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm just going and take my pins out as I'm doing it. Am I putting my big head in the way? I apologize. Let me see. Trying to be the cameraman and craft like this is crazy work. So I'm just pushing the headboard down, and what you guys see hanging out is the back part of it. I'm gonna go on the back side and do the same thing I'm doing for the front. Unless somebody's probably looking at my feet. I got them done last week, I promise. I'm just putting pins in on this side, guys. Nothing too major. Oh, I ran out of staples. Okay. Luckily, I have more. I think this is how you open it. Let me see. I struggled with this earlier, so. Okay. I need to finish this side. Turn it so I can see. So I'm just tufting the rest of the front part, the bottom of it, if you're just stopping by. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the back side of it. You know what would have been really great if I could have put like a foam in here, so it could be like super warm and cozy. That would have been cool. But I just thought about that. And I'm not trying to spend too much money on this because it was free. staple gun is acting up. Let me see. I'll have one jammed in there. Sorry, y'all. I got a jam with my staple gun. Let me see. A little intermission. I think it's okay. Cool. My neighbors are probably like, "Yo, she's wild." Like, yo, she is wilding. Who is this in the live? I want to say hello to everybody. Hi, Fun Fact Frenzy. Fact Frenzy, Azuka. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by the live. I really appreciate it. I decided to reupholster a headboard that I got for free. So that's all I'm doing here. So now just how I tuck the front part of this, I am going to tuck the back part of it. And as y'all see, it's coming along. If you've been here since the beginning, the headboard behind this was originally like a gray color. I bought this fabric and I've been reupholstering it since. So it looks pretty good so far. Sorry, y'all. I was taking a sip of water. I was getting parched. Okay, so let me flip this around. And the same way I did the front, I am going to do the back. Just tuck it underneath. So this is the back side that'll be on the wall. Tuck it underneath, and we'll be done. I think I saw this type of like design at like Hilton, and I was like, yeah, when I get either a new comforter or headboard, I want it to look like that type of material, which is this fabric that I got. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Spectrum decided to show out. But I think I'm back up. Yeah, I think it's back up. Okay, so like I was saying, this is gonna be the bottom part. I turned it upside down. This is just a lot of excess fabric that I have. So I'm gonna cut it. And we're just gonna flip it over. See, even when I flip it over, it's still like hanging over to the other side. So that's why I had cut some of it. So, and this is the under part of the bed. Oh, I'm making it a mess. I know it looks janky, but this is the like part underneath the bed, so it doesn't have to be too perfect. Like I said, it was a lot of fabric left over, so I'm just cutting some of it. Okay, so now I did the first section. And I guess for aesthetic purposes, I could tuck it and just keep going. It doesn't really bother me too much. Just going straight up and down. Okay, so that's the end of it. Oof. I'm just going back over some spots that I missed. Nothing major. So now I am done with this. So I'm gonna give you guys a 360 tour of how it looks. So this is the back side of it. I am going to flip it around and show y'all the front. Well, this is the back side. Let's look at it close up. Back side. Corners are tufted really nice. I guess I need to fix that one little edge right here. I don't like how that looks. Even though this will be on the wall, you won't be able to see it. But it's like nothing to staple it on. There's no hollow piece right here. Am I still at Amazon? No. I left during the pandemic. They were working the crap out of me. That's not what I signed up for. So no, I left. I gave my 2 weeks, and I did it strategically. I worked all of 2020 as a manager, and when hourly people were calling out, I had to step in as a manager, and I didn't get comped for it. I didn't get bonuses or anything. I was burnt out. I was like sleeping in my car. So the end of 2020, I put in my 2 weeks, and I didn't even finish the 2 weeks. I just was like, yeah, let's just call it. I'm just fixing this piece at the bottom. Honestly, it's nothing to staple it on, but like I said, that's the back part of the bed on the wall, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm gonna flip it to the front. So this is the side of the headboard. I'll flip it to the front so y'all can see. This is the front. This is the front. It's a little wrinkled on that side. Actually, I don't like how this side looks. I'm gonna take these out. It's too much fabric. I'm gonna take this out. It's like loose to me. I don't know. pulling out some of these. If you can see, it just had like this gap right here. That's gonna bother me, so. Okay, so I'm gonna start this one over. I just didn't like how it looked creased on the end. So I'm gonna cut some of this fabric. It's like too much. Or I could just staple it to the back. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, much better. It was super loose and I wasn't liking it at all. I'm getting hot. I ran out of staples. I think I should only need like a few more though. I think 3 more. Okay, for real this time I'm done. This is the finished look. I'm excited to put this on my bed. It wants to keep falling, but this is the finished look. Hey Stardust, welcome to the live. I'm trying to be crafty like you. But I got this headboard from a neighbor, bought some fabric, and decided to reupholster it. So that's the front. And you guys have seen the back. This is the back. And then the other week I had sewed some pillows. Ooh. These are the pillows that I made the other week on live. I sewed these, so they go with it. These two, oops, other weekend I went live and I sewed some pillows. So these are the pillows I'm gonna put on my bed with it. If you can see, these two green ones are the same size. And then these two tan ones are the same size. So yeah, this was an interesting activity. I've never done this before, but I want to thank everybody for stopping by the live. You said what size bed? I have I think mine is a queen. But once again, just want to show y'all the fabric. I love it. It's called jacquard material. This piece hanging underneath it, I'll probably go in and just staple it just like that, but not a bad flip. And like I said, probably gonna sell this before the year is out. And I paid $20 for the fabric. I'll probably sell it for like 40 bucks. And where I live at in New York, people love getting stuff on Facebook Marketplace, so it'll definitely sell. But yes, this is my headboard. I wanted it to give hotel, like a luxury hotel, and it definitely reminds me of like when you go into a hotel. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And thank you everybody for stopping by the live. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a blessed evening. Thanks. Thanks everyone for stopping by the live. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you.